You are now listening to the sounds of Dr. B's Spot, a production of Bowden Enterprise Services, LLC. Join the podcast where love and life topics are discussed surrounding spiritual connection, relationships, finance, and becoming a better you through elevation. And now, here's your host, spiritual advisor and behavioral health clinician, Dr. B.
Welcome back to another session of Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life, the podcast where we talk about all things love, life, and spirituality. I'm your host, your spiritualist, your intuitive healer, Dr. B. We are back in business and back in action. Thank you for tuning in once again and listening to my content. Always appreciate it. Now, let's jump right in. Today's topic of this moment, at this point in time, is called Your Light Shines Bright. Now, let me take a moment in this session to uplift the spirits for those of you who may be feeling down and misplaced spiritually. I want to let you know your light shines bright. Let me explain something that popped up as a message for you, so you can better identify with your light and what you bring from within. This light means your spirit. It's unique and dynamic to you. No one but you can provide this light. It's coded by the heavens above and implanted in your DNA. Think about when you have entered certain people's lives and they become a better human being because of it. A better version of themselves, where prior they didn't even allow people to come in too close, but they allowed you in, where they were once mute or solemn on their communication skills and expressions. They now feel free to share a part of themselves with you. They at a time didn't trust, but has now allowed trust from you. Where their heart was cold, it's now warmed toward you. Due to the light that you presented, the trajectory was at first a block. Now the block is removed. You have the power to transform lives by just your light, be it in the positive as opposed to the negative, even though we have the ability to tap into either energies. Your light shine as bright as the sun. You were made to change the world, even if it was one piece at a time, one life at a time. The spiritual sanctions run through your veins are everlasting, long after you're gone from this plane. The vessel of your blessings that you share from yourself and give endlessly is never unnoticed or forgotten. Someone somewhere sees your worth. I've seen it, and I didn't even have to know you. The tears that you have cried are now dry. The heart that was broken becomes repaired. Now, the family that you kept together, the children that you created and birthed, the wisdom, knowledge, and life lessons you imparted in the children that you have raised, have exceeded the expectations that you had, even for yourself in the past. Whether you were a single parent or had a partner, you suffered at some point in time so they could thrive, but it wasn't in vain. I hear the sound of the times that you thought you wouldn't make it out. Making it out could be abuse of any form that happened in your life. It could be that you couldn't pay your bills, which included maybe having no food, no heat, no gas or electric. You may have lost all you had and had to survive being homeless or having addictions, which could be in any form. You could have possibly been fighting ailments in your body. You could have also been left to feel abandoned. But look at you now. You have surpassed the roughest times. It only gets better from here. Those times couldn't stop the progressions of your future self. so many times and so many others over and over again. They didn't make it. They couldn't, but you did. If you're hearing this, know you're worth it. Because if you didn't survive, so many others wouldn't have. You matter, because without your light on this earth, those you love and those that love you have met, also the ones have met you along the way, are forever changed because of the light shown through you. Remember, as you live, any mistakes or rough turns down the wrong road can always be realigned and repositioned. That means anything brought forth and looked back upon can start new and fresh, because you have breath in your body. You're still living, so you have the ability for a do-over, no matter the age, no matter the time. Sometimes it takes people 5 years. Sometimes it takes 10, 20, who knows? Maybe even longer. Could be shorter. But no matter the time, the best is yet to come. Please believe that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life. I hope you enjoyed this session. Until next time, be blessed with less stress. Much love, Dr. B.
Join us next time at Dr. B's Spot, where we dive into the real deal of love and life by tapping into your body, mind, and spirit. Don't forget to like, rate, and comment on each podcast that we drop. For all upcoming shows, reach Dr. B and all she has to offer on BowdenEnterprise.com and social media outlets under the moniker Bowden Enterprise Services. Peace and blessings to you and yours. We are out.